Hi guys, Mulos here. So today's video, I'm going to talk about my Neteller account being closed, my Skrill account being restricted, and six alternatives to Neteller and Skrill that you can use if you are like me and African. I'm Zambian in Africa, so usually when we're using these platforms, we sometimes go through a lot of restrictions and sudden closures of our accounts, and I'll leave timestamps in the description. Okay, so the backdrop of all of this, I did receive an email from Neteller on the 18th saying, "Dear Mr. Mulos, your account has been temporarily restricted pending review. Please contact us for further assistance." So it was either a day or two later, the account was actually closed, and I couldn't see any reason why it was closed. So on November 20th, I did tweet the most random of tweets. I just said, "So Neteller closed my account," and I put a screenshot of this. "Your account was permanently closed." I was actually pleasantly surprised when 2 days later, Neteller replied to me, "Hello, and thanks for getting in touch. We've sent a detailed response in the form of an email to your registered email address. Regards." I was quite appreciative that they actually did write back to me. So I did go to check on my email, and sure enough, there was the email from Neteller, and it just basically said, "We're sorry to inform you that during a recent audit of your Neteller account, we found reasonable grounds to discontinue our business relationship. Therefore, your account has been closed. Please note that this decision is final. More information on the issue available in the terms of use you accepted when you registered. The following sections apply." So there's 4.15, 16.3, and 16.4. We appreciate your understanding in this matter. So anyways, I did go to check out their terms of use page, and we start with 4.15, the reasons my account was closed. So 4.15 is satisfactory pass all our required identity and security validation and verification checks. So I don't know, basically looks like I couldn't prove that I am me, or that I am me in Zambia. Anyway, I don't know, but basically it's saying that I didn't pass some of the ID or security validation checks. So I did change my passport from the time I opened my Neteller account to recently. I did change my passport. And then there was, I think last month I was in South Africa. I logged into my Neteller account from South to use, and I used a new card. So possibly that could be one of the reasons. I really don't know. Then 16.3. Okay, so 16.30, basically we reserve the right to terminate these terms of use and thereby cancel your card and close your account by giving you 2 months prior notice. So I wasn't given the 2 months prior notice. So this basically is one of the reasons they could give. Then 16.4, notwithstanding the above, we may at our discretion suspend or limit access to your account, including without limitation, placing a hold on funds on your account. And basically means that they can terminate your account suddenly. So all in all, it could be possibly because I did travel to South and I used my account while there, so they couldn't verify that I am actually me and all that, or maybe because my passport did change. I lost my previous passport, so I got a replacement before the expiry of the old one. That could be a reason. It could be that I received some Neteller funds from one of my YouTube followers or subscribers, and possibly their account was flagged. But anyways, I really don't know what reason led to my account closure. I don't use it. I didn't use it for peer-to-peer trading on cryptocurrency, so I really don't know what the reason was. But I mean, I do respect they do have to follow their guidelines or their rules. It's inconveniencing to me, but at the end of the day, all these platforms, if they do a solid for a user and they get fined by their regulators or the people who monitor and regulate them, the fines would be in many hundreds or thousands of euros, pounds, or dollars, and the cost to them is high. So sometimes these organizations do close accounts arbitrarily in from my perspective, but there are probably some reasons. Their risk department said they weigh the pros and cons. It's cheaper to just close the account than to risk hefty fines. It's inconveniencing for us in Africa, but it is what it is. Anyways, so this is my Skrill account. I was going to recommend Skrill as an alternative to Neteller, but one very thing you should note is that Skrill and Neteller are owned by the same parent company. I prefer Skrill. I've always preferred Skrill, so I use Skrill maybe 100 times more than I use Neteller. It's a great platform, but once in a while they do have these. They would restrict your account and ask for information or details from you. Um, you holding a picture of your ID, you sending a statement for the card that you have used, you sending proof of residence and all that stuff. So Skrill restricted my account before Neteller, but they did contact me before they did, asking me to send a number of documents, which I sent, and then they asked for further clarification and all on those documents, which I sent, and my account is still being reviewed currently. So because Skrill and Neteller are owned by the same company, and also since my account is also restricted, I do recommend you open a Skrill account if you can. It's a really, really great platform. But I just had to be honest and say that my Skrill is currently restricted, and I hope the restrictions will be lifted because I actually do enjoy and love using Skrill. Anyway, enough about Neteller and Skrill. Let me just go through my list of Neteller and Skrill alternatives that you can use, ranked from number 6 to number 1. Okay, so my number 6 is Advanced Cash. So Advanced Cash is a European platform similar to Skrill. You're able to send or receive from other users. And the goodness with this one is that you can actually transact crypto from directly from your Advanced Cash account. You can send and receive crypto, and you can even earn interest on your crypto holdings in some cases. This is 8% per annum. I know in Africa we are used to high interest rates. This is per annum, meaning per year. So it's 8% per year. If you want to know what the monthly interest rate would be, it's 8 divided by 100. Just thought I would mention that because a lot of times people will see this and assume it's 8% per month or something like that. Anyway, so you can actually exchange currency. You can exchange currency from one of your Advanced Cash wallets to the other. You can send funds. You can send funds to other Advanced Cash users or to Advanced Cash. The card functionality is not working for users like me in Zambia or African users in most cases. But depending on where you are, you could have access to the Advanced Cash card or be able to send to your Visa, MasterCard. You can also withdraw to bank account, either by SEPA or local bank transfer. The fees are relatively cheap. Um, do not try to use this with your virtual banks like Wise or Paysera, which I'll cover later in these videos, because sometimes they've got restrictions on where you can receive funds from. So try to avoid this if you can, especially if you're in Africa. It just ends up getting your accounts closed in one of the platforms. You can even do local bank transfers, and the fee is 0.5%, which is relatively low cost. You can also cash or exchange depending on where you are. So this one is number 6 because it doesn't have an app. And it's a little bit more difficult to use, but it's a really great platform, especially if you use Binance. It's really easy to buy or cash out uh, crypto on Binance using Advanced Cash. It's a great platform. Okay, so number 5 is Perfect Money. So Perfect Money is a really, really great platform. It's just a little bit difficult to get used to the interface at first, but if you are a verified user like I am, I forgot to mention on all these platforms, the first thing you should do whenever you open any account, verify your accounts. If you are a verified account holder, you are able to send to other Perfect Money users at a low fee of 0.5%, which is one of the lowest out there. You can use this for cryptocurrency trading on some platforms, and it also comes with a Bitcoin wallet, which you can use. This is my Bitcoin wallet, this is my Euro wallet, my dollar wallet, and this is my gold wallet. You can actually buy, store, and hold gold in this platform. So Perfect Money also does come with an app. You can download the app and link your accounts. It's a rather decent app. As you can see here, I do use Perfect Money quite a bit, and I do highly recommend it. But it has a steep learning curve. It will probably take you a few uses here and there to get used to the interface and all. So number four is Paysera. Paysera is a great virtual bank from Lithuania. It's possible an alternative to Revolut as well. It's really, really simple to use once you get used to the interface. In case you receive euro payments or even salary from Europe, or you receive payments from around the world, basically, it's a great low cost platform to use. You can also get a Visa card, which you can use. So Paysera, the physical card you get from Paysera, you can easily link to PayPal, and it works perfectly for PayPal withdrawals to card. So just bear in mind that the card is euro. So if you're withdrawing from PayPal, there's going to be that PayPal exchange markup when withdrawing, but it's easy to link to PayPal and you can withdraw. It's a great platform. It's a little bit lower down because there are quite a number of issues when setting up. They are really, really, really strict when setting up a Paysera account. They'll ask you so many KYC requirements, and they could reject your application for any reason. And they absolutely do not allow it to be used for crypto. If you're one of those who does peer-to-peer crypto trading, do not under any circumstances use your Paysera account for crypto. You are likely to get it closed. As you can see, I've had this account for a long time, and I've maintained it because I follow their rules to the T. I do not deal crypto with my Paysera account. I don't even move crypto from one platform to Paysera using intermediaries and all. I just use it strictly for making payments, receiving payments, and PayPal usage. So do not try to use this for crypto, and you'll be good to go. So number three is Flutterwave. So Flutterwave is it's a great platform in case you do online selling and you want to receive payments in multiple currencies. It has support for Nigerian naira, Ghanaian cedis, Kenyan shilling, Rwandan franc, Ugandan shillings, Tanzanian shillings, Zambian kwacha, rand, dollar, euro, pound, and some of these others which I don't know. So you're able to bill your clients all over the world. They can pay by bank card. Terms and conditions apply because some bank cards won't be accepted. You can send and receive payments from Barter holders. Um, and one of the best things is the Nigerian naira. You are able to actually send and receive Nigerian naira payments. There's a huge caveat there in that if you ever dealt with anyone in Nigeria, you know that Nigeria has got bank rate, bureau rate, and black market rate, and the rates are really, really divergent. So if you're receiving Nigerian naira payments and you need to make Nigerian naira payments, this is great. But if you want to receive Nigerian naira payments from clients in Nigeria, and then you want to access those funds where you are, just bear in mind that the rate is really, really going to be bad. It's going to be high, so you would most likely need to add a markup when charging Nigerian clients, or be willing to take a hit or a loss when cashing that out. But otherwise, it's a great platform, and it allows me to transact with people all over the world. It also does come with a virtual card, which you can use linked to this account, and you can load funds to or from the card here. So I love it because I do quite a number of transactions with people in Nigeria, and I need to make Nigerian naira payments to people in Nigeria. So I use it mostly to pay people in Nigeria rather than to actually sell to people in Nigeria. So uh, just take that as you will. Flutterwave also has an app. So Flutterwave has an app. You can do most of your transactions and multi-currency support and management within the app. And it's got quite a number of other functionality, especially if you're an online store and you're receiving and you're receiving payments from around the world. So that's why it's my number 3, because the functionality is really understated. If you're trying to be an African and selling to people all over the world, we can't use things like Stripe. WooCommerce is a bit restricted for us here. PayPal is also restricted, but Flutterwave works most of the times. So my number 2 is Barter by Flutterwave. So Barter is owned by Flutterwave. That's why the logos look a little bit similar. Let me log in. Okay, so it's got a really simple interface. Most of the functionality is in the app, not on the website. But you can fund your Barter balance either by card or mobile money in Zambia. So wherever you are in Africa or the world, it's a bit easy to fund your Barter account. You can send to any Barter user across the world. The rates might be a bit bad, but imagine being able to send or receive to Barter users in South Africa, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Ghana, all over the world. It's really simple, easy, low cost to transact like that. The rates might be bad, but you're able to pay or be paid. The card function is one of the, so you do have a virtual card or virtual cards, and you are able to do a number of transacting. As you can see, I use this platform quite a bit. I'll actually come back and show. So it's really easy and simple to use. I'll just show here how much I use. This is like my most used app. So my all-time usage has been really high. It's allowed me to do a lot of business that I ordinarily wouldn't have been able to do. I was forced by them, because my transaction volumes were too high, to actually start using Flutterwave. That's how I discovered all the functionality in Flutterwave. But Barter is great if you're starting out in business and you need to be able to receive payments from around the world, make payments around the world, use their virtual card and all. So most of the functionalities in the app, you actually get better functionality in the app. So here, okay, so like I said, I use this app a lot. And one of the things which is there is if you've got clients around the world, what they can do, if you want to avoid some of those exchange markups and losses, they can pay you by virtual card. And once you receive the virtual card, you can simply select it. Once you've selected the virtual card, you can select it. I prefer to terminate. And to tell you how much you're going to receive, so I'm going to receive 1,745 for my virtual card balance, and the rate is 17.81, which is actually a rather good rate. So that's one of the things I use Barter for. A lot of my clients from around the world like to pay me by virtual card, and I can have access to the funds extremely fast, and I can even withdraw it fast. I can withdraw to mobile money. You can save the beneficiary. So as you can see, I'm a beneficiary of my account. Going to my mobile money account. Okay, so I've just done a withdrawal from Barter by Flutterwave. You can look at the time. So it's been less than a minute. I've received the funds in my MTN Money account. So this is really good if you are an online freelancer and you get paid like this. You are able to do some sales, access the funds, because a lot of us don't actually have the capital to do our businesses. Clients will make the payment, and then using that payment, you need to fulfill the order. So whether it's a down payment or what, you can access the funds, be able to fulfill the order, because like right now, I need to actually send some packages outside the country. So this means that I've received the payment. I can go to DHL, FedEx, or EMS or Zampost, and I can be able to package the order, send it out to the client, and incur very minimal fees. If I was using PayPal, I was going to receive less 5%, and then there were also going to be other costs on withdrawing and all. So Barter by Flutterwave has made me an online entrepreneur and reduced my overheads significantly. Because when you're doing these businesses, we really need to cut down overheads. A lot of these platforms have astronomical charges and fees, but with Flutterwave, Barter by Flutterwave, I'm able to cut down on a lot of those. I highly recommend it. That's why it's my number 2 alternative. My number 1 alternative is Wise. So Wise is a virtual bank like Paysera, but it gives you a lot of currencies you can have virtual accounts. So you have a European account in Belgium, a British account in the UK, Kenyan shilling account. I can only hold shillings and make payments. US dollar account in the US, Zambian kwacha account. I can only hold kwacha and make payments. You see, I do a lot of these transactions, and it has enabled me to do to increase my business output basically. So when you're doing online business, margins are tight. So Wise has got really, really low cost fees, and I'm able to receive payments. I can receive US transfers from people in the US who are paying me. They can pay directly into my dollar account in the US. European clients can pay me direct into my euro account in Belgium. Pound people in the UK can pay me into my pound account in the UK, and I'm able to make payments to people around the world. Okay, I pay people in Ghana, Philippines, all over Europe, South Africa. I'm actually able to fund my South African bank account using Wise for extremely cheap. I cannot overemphasize how low cost and great Wise is. It's also got a great app where you can do all the functionality here. You can manage all your multi-currency accounts. You can even add new currencies if you want. Some currencies you actually get a virtual account number in the country the currency is from. Some of them you just get a holding account. So like the Zambian kwacha and the Kenyan shilling, I can only convert to or from these currencies, but I don't have an account I can receive kwacha in or shilling in. I can just convert within the platform, or I can actually pay to recipients in Zambia, Ghana, Tanzania, Kenya, and all those things. And the other good thing is that you can receive PayPal funds. So this was a PayPal withdrawal I did, and it comes in relatively fast, between 1 to 5 working days. That's okay. The fee is like 3% to withdraw from PayPal. Really, really great. So I will again say that most of these platforms, other than Perfect Money and Advance Cash, do not try to use these platforms for cryptocurrency. You will have your account suspended or closed if they find out. They are all great alternatives to Neteller and Skrill in case you've got challenges or issues using your Neteller or Skrill account. Anyways, let me know if I missed any platforms that you use or you've heard about or you would like me to try and cover, but these are the ones that I use. I hope the video has been helpful. I'll leave all the relevant links in the description. I almost forgot, in case you have problems with Neteller, Skrill, do follow the instructions that they give you in the emails. Send all the documents that they request for, contact them if you must, give them a call if you must. They are great platforms. It's unfortunate that Neteller has closed my account, but it is what it is. I hope Skrill doesn't do the same because I love using Skrill, but try to not go against their terms and conditions. Do not use Neteller or Skrill for cryptocurrency if you are in a country that does not allow cryptocurrency. Do not try to use Neteller or Skrill if you're in a country that does not allow cryptocurrency transacting. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Who knows? Bye.